A woman is dead and a 6-year-old child is hurt in what police are calling a domestic violence related shooting. It was at a home near 35th Avenue in Rozier. Police found the suspect, this man, William Calvin, with the child. He later led officers to the victim, Delores Smith, who was found shot to death. Well, Calvin admitted to police that he shot her following a dispute and cutting the child with a knife. He was booked into jail for first-degree murder and other charges.
Having a fresh partner next to your children may be both positive and negative. You never know if they will love and accept your children or if they would injure them. In this situation, however, Williams appeared to be a wonderful guy who liked and embraced Delores' children at first. She never imagined that a man she loved would be the reason she lost her life and her child was injured. Let us go into this story and see what truly transpired. Before we begin this video, we would like to express our deepest sympathies to the family and friends who were severely affected by this horrible crime. We would also like to send condolences to Delores' family and friends. Today's case takes us to Phoenix. Phoenix is the capital and largest city of the state of Arizona, located in the southwestern United States. It is situated in the Sonoran Desert in the central part of the state. The city has a population of around 1.7 million residents, making it the fifth largest city in the United States. Phoenix is known for its year-round warm weather, with hot summers and mild winters, making it a popular destination for those seeking a sunny climate. It is also known for its stunning desert landscapes, including nearby attractions like Camelback Mountain, Papago Park, and the Desert Botanical Garden. Sports are a major part of life in Phoenix, with professional teams like the NBA's Phoenix Suns, the NFL's Arizona Cardinals, and MLB's Arizona Diamondbacks calling the city home. Delores Louise Smith came into this world on June 16, 1994, in Phoenix, Arizona. Sharon Coker and David J. Smith Sr. had 9 children, and she was the 8th. She was honest, genuine, hilarious, supportive, free-spirited, gorgeous, and an avid foodie. She began her education in Greenfield, Sierra Vista, and graduated from South Mountain High School in 2012. She later attended Grand Canyon University. Delores was a wonderful daughter, little sister, and great aunt to her nieces and nephews, which translated into her being the most loving mother everyone knew her to be. She was always looking for ways to make her children feel loved and special, whether it was by taking them on road trips, building fun memories, ensuring they bonded with their relatives, or preparing incredible birthday parties and celebrations. Her kids were her heartbeat. Delores was always actively working, and her most recent employer was Lincoln Financial Group. Everyone admired her charm, regardless of where she worked or who she interacted with. She was the life of the party and had the greatest heart. Her natural quick wit kept everyone in her presence smiling. Her laugh was clear and filled the room with unequaled energy. Her wonderful grin beamed brightly, providing those around her with warmth and comfort even on the rainiest days. Delores, a passionate foodie at heart, recently perfected her famous tacos and spread her love for food wherever she went. Smith took the extra mile to ensure her 6-year-old son and 8-year-old daughter were showered with love no matter the circumstance. William Washington, age 20, and Delores Smith first met in October of 2021. Although Smith was much older than Calvin, Smith was determined to make the relationship work, and things were going well between them regardless of the fact it was still in its early stages. Despite their small issues, they would resolve them and go on. Smith trusted him enough to let him near her kids after she showed him around and welcomed him into her home. Calvin was cherished and welcomed into the Smith family. They could never have imagined Calvin would take any action to hurt Delores or her kids. On December 19, 2021, when police arrived at a welfare check call just before 10 a.m. regarding an injured child, they discovered a 6-year-old boy, who was supposedly in the custody of William Washington Calvin, 20. When asked where the boy's mother was, according to the police, Washington replied that she was at her house close to 51st and Southern Avenues. When police arrived at the residence, they discovered that the mother, 27, had been shot many times inside. At the scene, she was pronounced deceased. Washington afterwards acknowledged stabbing the boy with a knife and shooting the mother during a fight, according to the police. According to court records, Washington shot the mother and then allegedly took the boy from the Lavine residence. Officers responded to the call for a welfare check at that point. The boy's injury was not life-threatening when he was brought to the hospital. Washington was arrested for first-degree murder and other offenses and placed into Maricopa County Jail. According to the police, Washington had a love involvement with the mother.
Big story now, and a Valley family rattled by tragedy. A mother shot and killed her young child, cut by a knife, and the woman's boyfriend now in custody. That investigation leading police to a home near 35th Avenue in Rozier, and then a gruesome discovery. ABC 15's Christine Stanwood hearing from family tonight, trying to come to grips with it all.
She was a light and it's gone. It doesn't make sense how someone could be so cruel. You robbed us. Robbed us.
A Phoenix mother will not spend another holiday with her 2 children. Instead, candlelight, illuminated by friends outside her home.
That they lost their mom. So they won't associate Christmas trees and presents with Christmas. They're going to associate it with the worst time of their freaking lives. And it's not okay. They're babies. It's not okay.
27-year-old Delores Smith leaves behind her 8-year-old daughter and 6-year-old son. Police say Delores was shot several times Sunday morning by her boyfriend, 20-year-old William Washington Calvin. The two started dating in October.
She was too good for this. She deserved better than this. And justice has to be served for her.
Delores' family remembers her big smile.
She's beautiful. She's beautiful.
And a heart full of gold.
An amazing mom. Everything she did was for her kids.
Phoenix police say Calvin also attacked Smith's 6-year-old son, cutting him with a knife. Investigators called for a welfare check, saying they found Calvin with the 6-year-old child, eventually finding his mother's body in the living room of her home, several miles away. Calvin allegedly admitted to police to shooting Smith during a fight.
I don't care if it's the last breath I take. Delores Smith's name will always ring loud. Always.
Calvin is in the Maricopa County Jail on first-degree murder charges, along with several others. As for the young boy injured in all of this, the family tells me that Delores' young son is still recovering and healing from this all. Reporting live in Phoenix, Christine Stanwood, ABC 15, Arizona.
Court records state that Calvin told police in an interview that he wanted to assault the 6-year-old and that during the encounter, Smith approached him, and that Calvin then shot Smith several times after being informed of his Miranda rights. Calvin added that he took the 6-year-old to another place where police were called after cutting the child's neck with a knife. It is imperative to safeguard children at all costs. It's terrible that Smith lost her life attempting to shield her child. This is heartbreaking and tragically awful. We pray for the family's recovery from this horrible experience and that they receive justice. If you would like to stay updated with this type of content, please don't forget to like and subscribe. See you on the following video.